What is up, everybody? TheHunterGT, and today we are looking at pinpointers, specifically this middle one, the orange Garrett Carrot. Obviously they call it the Garrett Carrot because it's made by Garrett and it looks like a carrot, right? Ha ha. The Garrett Pro Pointer AT. Now I may get confused in the video. The name of the Garrett is the Pro Pointer. These are all pin pointers. So if you hear me say Pro Pointer and pin pointer interchangeably, excuse my automatic response. You know, in my head, a lot of people just call these Pro Pointers, but the technical term is pin pointer. So today we have three versions. We have the original Garrett Pro Pointer here. I do have it plastic dipped, that's why you don't see the yellow writing, but usually just like this one is in black, it will say Garrett Pro Pointer. They have come out with the replacement version 2, the Garrett Pro Pointer 2, that replaces this one. It has features like this lanyard attachment here, a beep that goes off after 5 minutes of being left on. It'll auto shut itself off after an hour. Things of that nature. So that is version 2. I have version 1. I liked it so much and it's still working so well, I decided to pick this one up. Actually my wife did. This is hers, the Garrett Pro Pointer AT. Waterproof down to 10 feet. Does everything this one does but better, basically. So it's waterproof. It has a vibration only mode. It has adjustable sensitivity on it. It beeps when you're gone when you leave it on for more than 5 minutes. If you walk away from it, it's going to start beeping. Something I've actually done from this one, and it took me a good 10 to 15 minutes to find it out in the Comanche National Grassland type grass. You know, I mean, it's just terrible out there. So left it out in the dirt. Couldn't find it when I walked away and had to go searching back for it. It took me a good 10 minutes to remember where it was at. And last but not least, here on bottom we have the Bounty Hunter pinpointer. A lot of people scoff at this one. They think it's a joke. Let me tell you right now, it's better than not having anything at all. Marginally, but it is better than having anything at all. So the Garrett Pro Pointer version 1, the Garrett Pro Pointer AT, and the Bounty Hunter. Those are the three that we'll be running over some tests on today. Just some depth tests, things like that on the old trusty Lowe's yardstick here. Both of the Garretts come with these great nylon mesh sheaths. They have a hard piece of plastic inside of them there to keep the form. This little Velcro with a snap type thing to put on your belt loop like that. And the Garrett AT actually came with this cool bag here, this fines bag. I really like it. Garrett metal detectors, www.garrett.com, has little openings here in the stitching in the loop, so you can, you know, you pop this right in here like that, and there you go. You can carry your pinpointer right on the side of your pouch around your hip, or you can use it like a satchel. It's got a pretty long little belt loop here, so you can throw it over your shoulder or use it like a man purse, I guess. So, or throw it around your hips, do whatever you like with it. So multiple ways to wear it, keep your fines, keep your diggers. You can keep a digger in there. It has a pocket inside of a pocket, so it has another little fines pouch. You can keep your coins in this part, and then the bigger part, this one's not very deep, it only goes down about 3 inches there and then it stops. This one goes down the full length of the bag, and you can keep your, you know, your digging tools, whatever else inside, and all your coins and good stuff in the separate pouch so they're not getting scratched up. Really like it. I actually also like the Bounty Hunter version of this. My Sharpshooter 2 came with this pinpointer here and the fines pouch from Bounty Hunter as well, and I actually like it. It's quite sturdily made, just like this Garrett one. I do like the Garrett one just a little bit better, but the Bounty Hunter one is actually quite nice, and I have used it with, you know, great results. So really like it a lot. Alright, enough babbling about that. Let's take a look at these pinpointers, especially the Pro Pointer AT. I just got this off the UPS truck the other day. It is my wife's, like I said. She let me use it. She let me take it out in the field, make sure it was working properly. So let's take a look at some of the features here. I have the trusty Garrett catalog right here. So we're going to take a look at the Garrett Pro Pointer AT. So it has proportional, spit it out, Hunter, proportional audio vibration pulse for target indication, meaning the closer you get, it's going to start beeping and pulsing faster to your target. Further away, it'll say beep, beep, beep. You get it real close, beep, 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 real quick. All right, I'll show you that. Fully waterproof to 10 feet. Neither one of these other two are. So that is 3 meters. 360-degree side scan detection plus a pinpointing tip. Fast retune, which means you can quickly press the on-off button here once it's on. Once you go to your target, and if it's a real big can, you can press it again real quick and it'll retune, shrink your depth of field, your sensitivity field. You can actually do that a couple times and it'll keep shrinking, and then you can really pinpoint. So you're pinpointing on top of pinpointing at that point, all right? So, adjustable sensitivity, yes, it has 3 sensitivity settings, low, medium, high. With sound, low, medium, high, with no sound, and just a vibration. So pretty cool. 6 settings overall, but 3 sensitivity settings, low, medium, and high. You either get sound on or sound off with those settings. It has a lost Pro Pointer alarm. So after 5 minutes, it will actually start beeping up to an hour, and then it will shut itself off, basically, to save the battery on it. It has an automatic power off, like I just said, after an hour of being on, and it will go through those the alarm after 5 minutes. It has a ruler, inch and centimeter markings along it here, going from 20 centimeters at the battery end all the way down to 0, starts at the tip, and from inches, 0 all the way up to 8 inches. So 8 inches on one side, 20 centimeters on the other. Pretty cool. They have it kind of etched right into the plastic there. It does have a lanyard attachment here so that you can, you know, put a lanyard on it, hang it around your neck, hang it from your wrist, anything like that if you're afraid you're going to leave it off, drop it somewhere and not hear the alarm. Pretty cool little feature there. All right. What else do we got here? Automatic tuning at turn on. Yes, so it automatically tunes itself to the environment. If you have it pointed at the dirt when you turn it on, it's going to tune to that dirt and help you find the target. Don't be right next to the target when you turn it on though, by accident. It may auto tune out your target and then you'll be in a load of hurt. It does have an LED light on the end when you turn it on so that you can see in the dark. The original Pro Pointer does as well here. See the little light right there on the end. And the Bounty Hunter, unfortunately, does not have any sort of light or anything like that. But like I said, Bounty Hunter's 39 bucks, $40. You're looking at $110 for the original Pro Pointer or the Pro Pointer 2. They're selling them for the same price pretty much. They're going to phase out the Pro Pointer 1, this one, and replace it with the Pro Pointer 2, which is black as well. It looks identical, it just has a 2 next to the Pro Pointer. I want to say the speaker compartment and maybe the button's a little different on that one. And then this one, of course, being bright orange, you can tell that it is the waterproof version AT for all-terrain. Boy, I totally lost my train of thought on what I was going to say. I was comparing something or other here, but oh well, totally lost that thought, and trust me, once I lose my thoughts, they are gone with the wind, so that's not coming back. Alright, so total weight, 6.5 ounces, 0.2 kilograms with the battery. All 3 take 9-volt batteries. 2-year limited parts and labor warranty on the Pro Pointer, and it does include these holsters as well, like I said, which are pretty great. So that is the feature list here from the Garrett catalog here. I want to say this runs off about 11.5 kilohertz, 11.7 kilohertz. MSRP, according to the manual or book here, is $149. You'll find them everywhere for $127. You add 10 bucks for $137 and you get the pouch. So that's what we did. $137 with the pouch, $110 for this one, and you're looking at about $40 for that one here. All right. So they all run all metal mode basically, and they do not discriminate. So they will pick up a piece of iron, they will pick up a piece of gold, they will pick up a silver coin. There's not much difference about them. Okay, I have not owned any any other brands, Detectnics, you can pick those up, the pinpointer from Detectnics for about $89. The White's TRX, I want to say, is like $149, and then you can move up to the Mind Lab, which is like $179, close to $200. I know Nocta, Macro, they make one as well. So there's quite a few that you can look at. Always try to go through a trusted vendor, so you know, don't buy some Chinese garbage off eBay. Not that there's anything wrong with Chinese products, but a lot of them are fakes when you're getting into these metal detecting pinpointers. Watch out for the fakes. Watch out for the bad stuff with these pinpointers. Stick to the good companies. Garrett, White's, Mind Lab. The Nocta one gets really good reviews. The Detectnics one gets really good reviews. Stick with those. You should be okay. So I cannot think of anything else I really want to talk about this thing other than getting down to some results here. So I'm going to show you how to turn it on real quick. Go through a couple of the modes real quick before we do that. So one press of the button turns it on. Hold it down. If you just press it once, it's not doing anything. It doesn't turn off like the other Garrett here. So what that is doing when I just press it is retuning it. So I'm going to show you with this quarter here. So we got this quarter out, right? Picks it up pretty good, about 2 inches. I hit retune and it stops. Now I have to get closer. See, now I'm about a ½ inch. Hit retune again and it stops. Now I have to get really close, right up on it. All right, so that's what just pressing it once will do. It'll retune your field lower, and then you can detect your target and really get right up on it. All right, to turn it off, you just hold it down till you hear a single beep and you let go. Okay, so when you turn on 2 beeps, turn it off, 1 beep and you let go. So what happens if you hold it longer than that beep? Let's find out. So let's keep it held down for about 3-4 seconds. So you hear that and now you see it start blinking, right? So now you're in the program mode. You can change between your sensitivity settings and your vibration settings, whether you want vibration on or off. So it's going to cycle through 3 settings. Low with sound, which is 1 beep. Medium with sound, which is 2 beeps. High with sound, which is 3 beeps. Same thing in vibration mode. 1 vibrate's going to be low, 2 vibrations is going to be medium, 3 vibrations is going to be high. So let's go back to that mode and see how it starts blinking. So now we're in program mode. I can hit it once. So you hear it beep twice. That means I'm in medium. 3 times. I'm now in high mode. It just vibrated once. I don't know if you can hear it. Listen. So that's 2. That's 3. So now I'm in high mode vibration only. No sound. See? When I put it now, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. You can hear it. So it vibrates only, all right? And after 5 seconds, it stops blinking and it takes you out of that program mode, okay? The switch mode. So let's hold it down till it blinks. There we are. Notice it didn't beep, just vibrated because we're in vibration mode. So let's hit it again. 1, 2, 3. There we are. So 1 beep, we're in low mode sound. 2 beeps, medium mode sound. 3 beeps, high. So we'll leave it on high. We'll hold it down. And now we're out of the mode. It makes the same sound when you enter and exit. Watch. So there's entering. I'll hold it down again. And we're out. And I'm in high mode. Should detect this stuff from quite far. Look at that. That's about 3 inches and we're picking up a quarter already. Pretty amazing. So pretty happy with this Pro Pointer. Pretty good stuff. And it's waterproof to 10 feet, like I said. That's the big selling point of this Garrett Carrot. All right, so let's get into the performance. That's basically all the features that I can think of. I've looked through the manual and everything. So that's how you adjust it. That's how you turn it off and on. And that is how you narrow. You just punch it once, again, and you get closer and closer until you're right up on the target. And then if you hit it, you've totally basically discriminated your target out to where it's not even showing up. Okay. All right. So that is the Garrett AT. That is the one that I'm actually reviewing. The other 2 are just going to be here for a performance test and show you a few other options. All right. So let's break out the yardstick and get to some testing. All right. So we're going to start out with the Bounty Hunter first, and we'll turn it on. With this one, you just turn it on. And it starts to vibrate and make noise right away. Then you spin the dial till it stops. So right there, right after I bump it back usually to check in, make sure, and then just a hair up till it stops. I'm in maximum sensitivity. I'm going to show you it does have side detection here, about an inch from the top there. All right, and then from the tip as well. So let's go ahead and place it down and see what sort of detection we get from the tip. So we're looking at about a 1/4 inch. At 3/8 it shuts off. So about a 1/4 inch it starts coming on. Now I know a lot of you guys are going to say, geez, that's terrible, and it's not great. You're right. But there it is on the side too. You're looking at about a 1/4 inch. Is it better than nothing? I think so. I really do, guys. If you only have 40 bucks, 50 bucks, and you just can't afford a pinpointer, you already have a digger, you already have your detector, you're really excited to go, pick one up for 40 bucks. It's not going to kill you. It's better than trying to search without it. I will tell you that much. It is functional. It will work on target. So here's a dime. About the same on that, about a 1/4 inch. Alright, let's try a gold ring. Just about have to be touching it with the ring, I noticed. And on the tip, side to side, it won't even pick it up. But if you're this way to it, it will pick it up. Alright. So just about right on. Let's see if it'll pick up a BB. I don't think it will. No, it does if you touch it. So real close. I'm not at the tip. So the side detection is actually better on this bounty hunter than the tip. So something to note if you have it. It is better on the side. I would actually probably pinpoint like that around my hole as much as I could instead of straight on top like that. Something to note. Alright, so there's the bounty hunter. Not the greatest performance, but like I said, it's not terrible. It's not better than nothing at all. It is a bit better than that. So here we go with the original Garrett Pro Pointer, just an off and on, no way to adjust anything. It's just basically on and off. And let me make sure I'm not getting anything. I do have pieces of metal running through this, so let me scoot it over right here. We'll turn it on in the air. That bounty hunter's not sensitive enough to pick up anything else as far as that metal goes. And trust me, I've tested that bounty hunter outside, indoors, everywhere. That's about it. You're looking at like a 1/4 inch tops on it. Okay, so let's try a 1/4 here on the Garrett Pro Pointer. Let's try side detection. So definitely picks it up on the side. Let's get a depth on that. So about 1.5 inches on the side, and it starts. And then, like I said, the closer you get, listen. So you can hear that difference. That's that proportional audio that we were talking about. Alright, so let's try it from the tip. Got about 1.5 inches from the side, the tip. About 1.5 inches as well. So you're looking at about 1.5 inches on a 1/4 from all sides. Let's see where it starts here. Oh, way down here by the LED. Alright, so it's a whole 360 field, and the tip, you're looking at about 1.5 inches in any direction on a 1/4. Let's try the dime here. Barely a beep at 1.5 inches. Going another 1/8 and it starts up pretty good. And at 1.25 inches it's definitely vibrating. Alright. Let's try a gold ring. Oh, it really likes that. 1.75 inches. Move it sideways. Sideways, just about touching it. It does not like that. Just like the bounty hunter, sideways, it does not like that. Let's try a coin sideways real quick. Yeah, it does not like sideways coins either. So from the edge of the coin, you're looking about 3/8 right there before it starts beeping on the dime. And the 1/4 sideways, you're looking at about 3/4 of an inch almost. 1 inch, 3/4 to 1 inch. Alright, let's take the ring this way. Well, it really likes that ring sideways. So about 2 inches, it really starts to pick up. And there you go. Alright, so it really likes gold rings sideways. Hollow objects sideways. It's all over that. And here is the BB. Let's try the BB. Oh, you're looking about a full inch on the BB. No rings or nothing like that. I took my ring off. So yeah, about an inch on the BB. So pretty cool. Picks up, you know, a quarter, dime, no problem. The gold ring, really good. And then the BB. And you hear it? It was just starting to false kind of there. These will do that from time to time, I notice. And you just got to turn them off, turn them back on. See if it's still getting that great depth. It might have been kind of outbalancing itself hot. So let's see what we get here. Yeah, see, now we're only about 1 3/4, not 2 inches like we were. So it does kind of do that. It will go out of phase, so to speak, where it'll get real sensitive, unsensitive on this first version. They have fixed that with the Pro Pointer 2 and with this AT, from what I understand. And it's not a terrible issue. All I do is turn it off, reset it if it gets wonky. That's it. I haven't had any bad falsing with this where it just goes off in the hole crazy. It'll do that where it just starts to beep randomly, maybe once a dig. Nothing that I would send it back for, nothing that I would consider terrible. Okay, but there it is, Garrett Pro Pointer. Let's move on to the big boy, the one we've all been waiting for, the one this video is centered around, the Garrett AT. So it is in high mode. We're gonna turn it on. See, it is. This thing is so sensitive. I can't even put it down on this table, to be honest. So, man. So we're gonna raise it up here about this high and conduct our tests. Just kind of eyeball it from here. All right. That's how sensitive this one is. This one here. Look at that. I can run it pretty much all over my table. I only get hits here and there if there's a screw or, you know, something like that. But pretty much 90% of my table is free. There's a screw there. There's one over here. One right here. Nothing right here where we were doing it. So we're good right there. But this one is so powerful. It picks up screws from 2 to 3 inches away. Oh, I think I turned it on when it was in the... Let me turn it on in the air. And now, yeah, when I get down, now listen to it. I turned it on when it was close to the table, so it was kind of tuned out the screw. Like I said, when you turn this one on, it auto-tunes. So I actually think you should probably turn it on in the air and then go down. If it starts beeping over all your minerals, maybe find a spot in your mineral to turn it on. But make sure you're not turning it on in your hole, because you very well could be right up next to a target like this dime. Turn it on. Well, guess what? This dime's not coming in now, is it? Quarter will. Barely. Alright, so don't do that. Don't turn it on right next to an object. Alright, so let's turn it on in the air. I'm going to hold it right about here at the end. This isn't perfect, guys. This is just give you an idea of what this machine can do. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm not going to go outside and do this. I'm too lazy, basically. So let's try the quarter. Well, we're about 2.5 inches there. It's beeping pretty good. And like it does have the side scan, just like the other one. All right, 2.5 on that. The dime. About 2 1/4, 2 inches. The gold ring sideways. It doesn't like that, does it? Still about 3/8, 1/4 inch. And the ring hollow side. About 2.5, 2 1/4. All right. And let's try the little BB. Oh, there we go. Let's try the BB. And it definitely picks that up. Let's turn it off. I'm going to turn it back on. Now let's see. So there you are, about 1/4 inch. Not bad. So it's definitely going to be great for you prospectors, nugget shooters. It definitely will pick up the small stuff. All right. And just to show you between the settings here, we're going to turn it on, put it in the mode, let's cycle through. So we'll go low mode. So there it is. We're in mode 1. We'll automatically let it go back. So now we're in mode 1. Let's see the quarter now. Let's see if we can pick up this now. Notice in mode 1 won't pick up the BB, and I can put it on the ground or on the thing here, and look, nothing. So let's see what the quarter gives us now. So you're looking at about 3/4 of an inch. That might be good for most scenarios right there. You know, 3/4 of an inch. Let's go to mode 2. Nope. So turn it on, hold it down. There we go. Press it once. Tells you the mode you're in. Press it again. Now we're 2 beeps. Hold it down. Take it out. We're in mode 2, medium. See where the quarter goes now. See if it'll pick this up now. Yep, it's picking up the BB now. Still okay on most of the table. It's just picking up the screws. So mode 2 on this, the medium, is almost basically the same as the regular mode, the only mode on the original Pro Pointer, okay? So mode 2 now, medium sensitivity. Let's see what we get. And we're still up pretty good. 1 3/4 inches, all right? And just again, we'll just go up to mode 3. There it is, 1, 2, 3. And we can't even put it down. And where are we at? We're clear almost up to 3 inches, 2 3/4. All right. So you're looking at 3/4 of an inch in medium or low. What was it? 1 3/4, 1.5 in medium, and then past 2 inches in high mode. Okay. So pretty adjustable. I really like. I usually run it in medium. I want to say is where I had it. I was pretty happy with it. Wasn't too sensitive. Pretty much gave me the sensitivity of the original, which is great. And I really like this feature here to tune out an object. Because now you know, now I know I'm right on it when I just keep tapping that button. I know, and then I can tell if it's a huge freaking can or if it's just a small object. You know, I'm over here and it's not going off still. Okay, that's got to be a coin. If I can do that and I'm pinpointing and it's not going off, and then once I get right here it goes off, I know I got something small. If it's going off the whole way out here after I've retuned it and tuned it down, I know it's a can. You know, and it's without retuning it, it's going to hit that quarter way out here, and you could really, you know, now it's going off if I go in a circle. That could be a big object. That could be a can on its side or something else. So I really enjoy the retune feature of this one. It's not 100% necessary. Like I said, I'm not going to buy one of these just because of the retune feature. I'm going to keep using this one until it breaks. When this breaks, then I'm going to pick up one of these like my wife has. And you know, when she's not looking, or she's when I go by myself, which is 75% of the time I'm by myself. I love it so much. She said, "Go ahead and take it. It's not a big deal, babe. I love you so much. You can take it. You can take my Garrett." So what an awesome wife, right? I got a wife that plays video games, metal detects with me, loves action movies. What else could you ask for, guys? So I'm loving my life. All right, guys. Garrett AT or Garrett Pro Pointer AT. AT stands for all terrain. 10 feet deep. Lanyard attachment. Alarm that goes off after 5 minutes. Battery saver that turns it off after an hour of no alarm. Bright orange, so you can see it if you walk away from it. It's got the inch and centimeters markings. It has a retune. It has 6 modes of adjustment, 3 with audio, 3 without, low, medium, high. It's a great little pinpointer. Love it. All right, guys. The Garrett Pro Pointer AT, the Hunter GT, signing off. I will see you on the next video.